The who?
We're the Versace.
Oh
people.
yeah, they all
Okay.
upgraded it.
We came from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and we all came down here because our sons got us a nice little room on Ocean Drive. And we were the divas of our diva time. We had sunglasses.
Big ones too.
I know it.
I love it.
And we sat out there like this.
No. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I know. I've seen pictures.
Okay, they had rails on these porches. The porches weren't very big, probably this wide like this. They had like a green aluminum or a metal chair on them, and they all came out there and sat. And they were the divas of their time. They had been to the Copa. They had been to all of these places. And they had stories you would not believe. And they were definitely divas.
Boy, is everybody missing out today.
Yeah, right.
And they had a fur, and some of these furs I remember seeing as a teenager were like this, and they were raccoons. It was 80 degrees, 90 degrees out there on Miami Beach. This was on South Beach. This is what South Beach looked like when I was a young girl. They had socks.
They're looking in the window. I never figured this one out.
They had socks. They had sandals. And you heard the word man spread. Well, maybe they definitely had lady spread. And if you got in their way, let me tell you, they would mow you over. And just like this, and they would come back. And they all had a bag.
A purse
Oh
bag.
yeah, the
And
purse.
they were like a canvas bag. And in that bag was probably a half a bagel.
The salt shaker from the tables in the
Yes. Ketchup.
A bagel and schmear.
All this kind of stuff that they had bag sugars back then. And they would have that, and they would have like a water, and they would make their own lemonade and everything out there. They would be there all day long.
Gossiping,
And God forbid
right?
anybody get in their chair, because that chair was supposed to be for their room. Now since then, those ladies have been moved out, and they moved to Boca, and probably they've all gone to Diva heaven, because they were not young when I was a young girl. But I remember them sitting out there, and they had these like rails when they were pipes, but they had their legs up there like this, and they had like a caste system. They had like a head diva, and the divas that would come behind. And these are the little old ladies that used to live in the rent districts, or what do they call it, in New York, where they had,
Brownstones.
no,
Rent control.
Tenement.
tenements,
Yeah.
and their sons had got them this magnificent place on Miami Beach. And they were the divas of South Beach during the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
I wonder how many sales